8 minutes and a YouTube video was all it took for me to take action in the fight for Fukushima. If that doesn't prove the power of content, I don't know what will. Hey y'all, it's Dave here from Operation Save the Earth, and this is the FukuFriday Happy Hour Hangout for January 4th, 2019. I know it sounds hard to believe, but it's true. When the Fukushima nuclear disaster began in March of 2011, I was like a lot of people here in the U.S. I thought, gee, that sounds bad, but Japan's smart. I'm sure they have robots for this kind of thing, and happily forgot all about it. Seriously, but a few months later, I was on Twitter, and one of my trusted content providers posted a video of a mom and a dad in Japan who were just weeks after the disaster began, put out the word that they were worried about the safety of their kids. Wouldn't you be if your government wasn't telling you anything about the risks involved with a triple meltdown that was ongoing in your neighborhood? Parents in Japan learned the hard way that year that they were on their own when it came to assessing what's best to do in the face of this crisis. Stay in your home where your family has lived for generations, or evacuate to a safer area. Some moved only to face discrimination and bullying in other parts of the country. A lot stayed for economic reasons, and today there are 1.9 million people still living in Fukushima Prefecture, along with millions of others living in other radiation-impacted areas of Japan. With the cover-up in place to muffle any kind of blowback against the government or TEPCO and the nuclear power industry, it's little wonder why the outcry from Japanese citizens about how bad things got there in 2011 hasn't reached the world yet to this day. But we're going to change that, aren't we, Fuku Fighters? Click on the link below in the description of this video to hear the voices of real Fukushima parents. Trust me, you do not need to understand Japanese to know what a worried parent looks or sounds like. That is universal. The message that Mr. Nakate has been fighting for in this early days video has been the same ever since, as NGOs have popped up over the years. They're in support of those who need it. It's a testament to the determination in the face of cultural norms to keep those efforts going, and it's our job to lift those voices up so that everyone can hear and understand why the catastrophe at Fukushima is still so relevant today, just as it is for atomic bomb survivors. The scars left by nuclear energy and weaponry far outstrip any supposed benefits that their so-called experts continue to spout about. We can end that cycle of damage today by collectively pledging to stick a fork in the nuclear era once and for all, because if we don't, our kids will have to, so that their kids can grow up healthy and happy in this world, and by then, it may be just too late. We have to get started by taking step 1 of the Operation Save the Earth 4-step plan, because without it, we'll never get to steps 2, 3, and 4, and it's obvious that we must. So what do we got to do, guys? Taking step 1, that's the easiest part of the whole journey, and you can start today by heading over to our website at OperationSaveTheEarth.com. Inform yourself about what's going on at Fukushima for real. It's not that fake stuff that you get on the TV, right? So you do that, and then when you're ready for more, then you can sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Just send me an email at info@OperationSaveTheEarth.com, and I'll get you on our mailing list so that you can get that every Monday morning in your inbox. Once you've done that, be sure to follow us at OSTE 8 Minutes on Twitter. That's where you get all the latest Fukushima news of the week, guaranteed. Now, they say that history repeats itself. Well, if 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima are any indication, my question is, when is the next disaster going to take place and where? The World Health Organization says that there's a 50-50 chance by 2050 that is going to happen again. So unless you want to live in an even more radioactive world than you already do right now, now is the time to do something about it. So, you have your assignment, Fuku Fighters. Let's gather here again next week to see how we did and hopefully celebrate our collective good fortune. So until next time, this is Dave saying peace. Take care till then.